Hey guys, so I wanted to share the good news. We have a little baby boy, and he is so perfect. He's beautiful. It was a very rough delivery. All in all, I was awake, and so was she for almost 30 hours. She was induced, and then she pushed for almost 3.5, 4 hours. It took forever, and there's just so much to it. It'd be hard to explain all that went on, but wound up having to almost at midnight on yesterday morning, which would have been Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. They had to do like an emergency C-section, and it was pretty rushed, so they didn't really have time to get everything covered. I watched it all. And little fella is here. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll see his little pictures on there. He's perfect. 7 pounds, 11 ounces. He's something to be proud of. I would put pictures on the YouTube video, but the wife is she said she wasn't ready for that. She don't want her son on the YouTube quite yet, which is completely fine. Being that she did have a C-section, we live in like a second-story apartment, so couple days. She's gonna stay over at her mom and dad's, which is only 5 minutes from our house. Baby is great. He is in his grandfather's arms, just chilling. She's resting, and I'm resting. I just now got home, or just got a minute to kick my feet up and relax. Of course, I could have relaxed over there, but I got a lot of housework and stuff. She gave me a honey-do list, so you got to take care of the honey-do list, which I'll get to it here in a minute. But yeah, it was very scary, very traumatic there for a while. I thought I was going to lose my wife there for a minute, just to be honest with you guys. It was scary. It was very scary. It got scary there for a good couple minutes. It was really bad. Of course, I had my buddy Jeremy from the Archery Shack. He used to work in the medical field, so I was like talking to him all through the night. He was giving me reassurance. I had my mom. She was giving my sister. They were all, they were on my side. Everything was good. Her mom was in there with us, but it was a wild night. I don't think anyone from the Merritt family got any, and the Myers, none of them got any sleep that night. We were all pretty shook. So he finally, as soon as they jerked him out of her, they wrapped him up. I had him in my arms, and I was watching them pretty much put my wife back together. It was pretty rough, but everything checked out. Everything was perfect. She's great. She's as sore as hell. So right now she's just laying up at her mom and dad's. She's got a really nice place to just relax, and she has everything she needs. And yeah, so yeah, guys, he's a blessing. I love him. Carl Hunter Merritt. He's my buddy. We just chilled. We chilled all day today. I just sat there and held him and fed him and burped him, and he's such a peaceful little baby. He is. He just loves it. But you guys, I want to give a shout out to Black Eagle while we're here, because I'm sitting there in the emergency room, in the room, and I was thinking about my Revics that I have coming. I have the Revic 6 coming. And I'm going to make it a dedicated 3D bow. I do have some Rampages built for it. But I might shoot the Rampage, because I'm not going to get rid of this one. I might shoot the Rampage out of it, because, don't quote me on this, but I think that this bow might be slightly, I don't know if it's faster. I don't know. I know this one's a little bit over 70 pounds. But what I done is this, since this is a 70-pound bow, the other one's 70, I'm going to set up Rampages and for both bows. Here we go. PS26s. I got me some shafts. I'm going to work on them tonight. So the good thing about having this Excel sight is I can have 2 tapes on it. As long as the bow is in tune, it'll shoot both 300 spine arrows. I've already tested this theory before. So if I want to take the Revics to tack, then I'll have 2 tapes because right now I've got the for it. I have the Fast Eddie Spot Hog XL with the lens and everything. So all I gotta do is just put that tape on it for those eras, and put the tape on it, to shoot these. We'll get more in depth into all that, but I want to double arrow this one too. I love my PS23s, and the reason I didn't go back with PS20s, I didn't have 4 PS23s left because I pretty much busted them all. Because this bow, now that I have everything dialed in, like it's just a tack driver. But I felt like it could be slightly underspined because 70-pound bow, 300 or 350 spines is what it was shooting. Even though it shot perfect, I wanted to go ahead and get both the bows on 300 spines. That way I could interchange them. Makes everything a lot easier. So, good thing with this one, like I said, I can put 2 tapes on it, and then, which we'll make videos of all this stuff later. That's just my plan. And I've done it before and it works. So that way, both bows are shooting the same arrows, and I feel like it's more cost effective. So I have Rampages built that both bows will shoot. I believe that this bow it'll make a great field bow. Well, it really does great with anything, but it's going to be a really solid backup bow. But I'm gonna wait till the Revix gets here. I'm gonna see how it feels. I know it should be very forgiving with the brace height. On the 6, it should be amazing. So that's why, being that it is so, well, to everything that I've read, it's going to be really good. I was like, I might as well order me some PS26s. I know I normally shoot 27s, but I feel like the 26s will be kind of middle of the road, good air. So this is why I give Black Eagle a good shout out. I ordered these arrows at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. They shipped an hour later, and I got these arrows less than, I got these bad boys less than, like 15 hours later. Of course, we're not but a couple, well, God, we're like 120 miles from them, but still, huge shout out to Black Eagle. Thank you guys. If any of you guys who watch, or that's awesome. That's going to give me a little peace of mind tonight. I'm going to sit here, relax, have me a couple of beers. I know my wife is safe. Her parents are jam up there, amazing. I'm going to go back over there in the morning. I'm going to get some housework done tonight. I'm going to fletch a couple of these arrows, get them built. Let my little buddy rest. Let her rest. I need to rest. I'm going to unwind, have me a few little couple beers, and just take a deep breath, because he is perfect. He is. He's perfect. And I couldn't ask for a better blessing. I know they say that everything changes when you have a youngin', and I'm going to tell you, it really does, because the look in his face and his eyes is just so, it's so cool, He just sit there and listen to you. I was just singing there with him, and when he came out, was waiting on Mama to get back from the operating room, and they were just getting everything buttoned up, and we just sat there. We listened to a little Rush, and I played him the Off the Moving Pictures album. I played him Limelight, and I just sat there with him, and we relaxed. And then that was a rough night. Luckily, Mom came up there. I'd stayed up all that night with him because his mama was just too worn out, and my mom came up there about 8 o'clock, and I went home. I slept for a solid 6 hours, just died. Went back up there with her, and stayed till today. But yeah, it was them hospital couch bed things. They're not comfortable. They will eat your lunch, that's for sure. But guys, God bless y'all. Thank you for listening to my rambling. I love all y'all. Y'all be good. And hopefully the Revix will be here in a week or two. We'll get this thing built. In the meantime, we'll shoot this thing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this bow. It's phenomenal. And I know the views are down. This is that time of year. I know I don't put out hunting content. If I did, I would get a lot more views and stuff. But I really just don't have the time to devote to it like my brother does. I don't. I don't have the patience for it either. Hunting is not about skill. It's not about anything other than patience, and I just don't have it. I want to go out there and sling arrows. If I sit in a tree stand with my bow, I'd be the guy that want to bring a target with me and shoot my target. Then I have to go back down there and pick all my arrows back up. That's just who I am. I like to get there and shoot it, do what I want to do, and go home. So the wife is texting me. I got to go, guys. Love y'all. See you later.